Scorpio, hello. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. We're in the 777 portal, which really, we're in a universal number 7 year. Tomorrow is July 7th. But this energy actually opened up on the 4th of July, right after the full moon in Capricorn. Our sun and the star Sirius, which is our sun's sun, or twin star, but the star Sirius is much larger than our sun. Anyway, they're in a conjunction, so that means they are working together. They are side by side, along with Mercury. So this is a beautiful opening of energy that is, you know, number 7 is linked, is revered as the truth seeker and transformation. It is linked to spiritual awakening. The ancient Egyptians revered the star Sirius as the goddess Isis. So anyway, we have this beautiful energy that's opening us up to more and being touched by the divine in many different ways. So let's see what comes through for you. This is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Scorpio. These are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. We have air. Open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. So you are definitely learning or opening your mind or seeing certain perspectives of yourselves. Different. We're being shown the dark and the light aspects of ourselves, and what triggers us. What do we have in ourselves that we maybe used to use or could use as weaponry, meaning our words or our energy. And understanding from a bigger perspective of certain aspects of life or certain conflicts with people, seeing it like, oh, I get this now. I'm seeing this part of myself, and this is what I'm meant to see and release. It's a lot of learning. So let's get a moon card just to get a feel for the mood from the moon of this reading. All of a sudden, my throat chakra got really scratchy. Bear with me. I normally do not drink plastic bottled water, but that was left over from my trip to the mountains. Okay. All right, we have 2. Adjustments are required. The energy is gaining momentum. So, time is speeding up in a certain timeline for you, Scorpio, and there are still some tweaks that are needed of you to have an open mind about and maybe gain or see a new perspective in. Something that you are currently learning on your path. So I feel like you already know this. So let's dive a little deeper into that for you. I'm going to pull a couple cards from the Soul's Journey. We are certainly on a journey here. Whew. We've had 2 X-class, really big X-class solar flares on the 3rd of July. And they were really powerful as well. With so much powerful energy come through over this whole week. So you may be finding yourself drained. Okay, we have loneliness. Let's see if you can see the cards more. I know that I'm never alone. You may be choosing to be alone at some times. But let's see here. Trust. I'm getting that you, maybe the adjustment that is required is linked to this feeling of being alone on your journey. Like nobody else really is fully seeing things from your perspective, or wanting to hear how you see things from your perspective. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me. Okay. Purpose. Okay. And forgiveness. So there may be somebody, Scorpio, in your life that maybe you were connected to at some point, and you you were in alignment at some point. But on our journeys, sometimes, we go in different paths for our own purpose of our karma, our learning, our evolution. And when we try to reconnect, it's like we're not on the same wavelength anymore, and it's really difficult. But we're also triggering each other, mirroring each other. So it makes it, what I'm also getting is that maybe this certain person is here to show you about your attachment styles, maybe in relationship. Maybe you don't trust that other people, or this other person specifically, has your best interest at heart or in mind. Because we have forgiveness here. The triggering, the certain ways that you were triggered into going deep within yourself were painful, and you don't want to experience those anymore. But maybe there's something so painful that it does require forgiveness of, it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So there's an area or an aspect in your life that you're blocking your heart. You're not fully opening your heart to others because it's hard to trust. It's hard to trust that you're not going to get hurt again. Bottom of the deck, we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And what I'm getting here, Scorpio, and Scorpio, you're so psychic and sensitive and intuitive. This is why it feels lonely. There are parts of your journey that are meant to be solo for you to go deep, because Scorpio, you're the deep diver, and then you rise back up like the phoenix, and you can do this so quickly and easily. I feel like you're still at that deep dive, or maybe you're coming back up as the energy's gaining momentum, and as you're coming back up, you're able to see something in a newer light that helps you to forgive a person, forgive a situation, to open your heart back up, because that has a lot to do with why you are here at this time on your path, and you're understanding this. It can be humbling at times. It's one of those things. Do you want to... You don't need to be right anymore. There's no more argument. You see it, you get it. It's like, okay, uncle, touche. But let's not play this bounce back and forth game anymore, because I'm not seeing it from that same perspective. So it's important to be open-minded for whatever it is that you're going through right now, Scorpio, or whatever you're experiencing. When it comes to trusting others and forgiving, and have the ability to see those aspects within you and forgiving yourself for maybe playing that part in a past part of your life as well. Unconsciously, we all reach certain levels of consciousness where it's like, ooh, I used to be the one that did that. Now I'm not. I see I'm somewhere else that I've matured, yet when you see someone else that is where you had been once in your life, it's easier to have empathy and compassion, and to forgive. Forgive them. They know not what they do until they do. And that is not up to you. That is up to the divine. That is up to their soul's evolutionary path. But know that you're not alone. You're never alone. And trust your intuition. Again, intuition wanted to pop out. Trust your intuition. However you are seeing the situation is, and you know when your intuition is on point, because you are no longer dwelling in the lower chakras, dwelling in the basement of your consciousness. You've risen into the higher chakras, where your third eye and your crown, you're getting it. You're getting the download. So it's a beautiful dance of energy and self-awareness, self-understanding. Conflict and defeat. Yeah, there's been some definite conflict when it comes to others that maybe you've let into your life, and you felt very defeated by it. But I'm also getting that when you release that, let go of that, no longer partake in it as being any form of conflict or competition. These are just certain things that you had to go back down into your basement. Like I said, go back down into the, and when we're called to do that, it is important that we do. We're kind of clearing out the clutter and the garbage within ourselves. And it is really good to just be alone when you're doing that, although sometimes it does take another energy to come, another person to come in and really get us to go back down there. We have new beginnings and prosperity begins. Shadow. So trust also. There's, like I said, we're in this portal, this window, this gateway. And sometimes it's really challenging at first because it's meant to really have us go deep down inward. This is a lot of inner reflection, this opening. Pluto in retrograde, Neptune in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde, all internal review. There is a new beginning that is coming. Trust, Scorpio. Your intuition is telling you correct. I got the chills all over me now. Forgiveness, something new is starting again, and it has to do with another. But we've got to release the past. You're seeing it from the higher chakras now, no longer dwelling into the lower, like the root chakra out of balance. It's like, I don't feel safe around this person. I don't feel secure. Like all of it is that safety and security, and it's the very basement of ourselves. It's shadow work. You're going into your own shadow, but it's being shown to you through others as well. Patience below that. Okay. Now we're on a roll here. I'm feeling some tightness in my back. I don't know. It was just all the yard work and stuff I was doing, but I feel like it just crept up on me. You might have some working through some fears of your own stability. Could be financially, could be just your own structure of sorts. That might be what's getting triggered in you. See it for what it is and let it go. Good. Ace of Cups, Prince of Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's just, you're feeling this new, fresh energy coming through you. It's just really hard to get something going or started, or to even like take the next step yet. You might still be working through some fears, or just, like I said, having your heart guarded a bit still, on edge when it comes to a situation with another, but you're going to rise above it. It's going to be a victory. Victorious, Scorpio. Trust. Whew. Weird, intense energy today. I can't wait to see what it feels like to read tomorrow on the 7th. Wow. Princess of Swords. You are really getting a clear view. You're even getting a clear view at your trust issues, and understanding that, maybe sometimes when we sort of lose consciousness to a certain degree, we can get sucked in by other, like, reptilian, or our own reptilian part of our mind can really channel in some dark stories and stuff. But this is like, I'm starting to really see this whole thing crystal clear now, and it's no longer playing the blame game. Thank you, universe, for showing me what I needed to work on and see in myself and release. There's definitely a new beginning, and you are, trust your intuition. Again, you've got that bird's eye view. Look how focused she is and determined, and just, the swords are all in the mind. It's clear-minded from the higher chakras. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. Well, this is a whole story here, Scorpio, of this new awakening of consciousness that you are embarking on at this time. And if it's not happening at this very moment, it will be happening very soon. Judgment, 4 of Wands, and you are going to feel so much better, balance, a completion of something. It's like, I get it. Now, are you going to trust that, though? You don't know how to feel about it. You might still have to work through some trust issues. This is a burden you've been carrying for a long time. This is some of your baggage. That backpack of rocks, and you have to let the rocks go, so lighten the load. Maybe that's why my back hurts so bad. Prince of Cups. There's your Scorpio right there. You understand your feelings. Let your feelings, your emotions navigate you, your internal navigation system. Get out of the mind so much. You are going through this deep transformation. There's your card again, Scorpio, Death. Death, it's trying to erase or remove an aspect of you. Maybe not remove it all the way, but again, it's shadow. It's bringing up the darkness. It's bringing up our weapons, and it could be energetic weapon. It could be a psychic weapon. It could be verbal weapon. It could be, you want to punch somebody in the face. It's one of those things that you're getting a good, you're seeing that in yourself, and that's a beautiful thing, because then here comes your vitality. Aha, yes. Relief, happiness, joy, sunshine. No more superficiality bullshit, basically. Is what I'm hearing. It's just like, I'm not playing this bullshit game anymore. But I am seeing why it's being played, and I'm not playing it anymore, and I don't need to be right. I see. So there's a part of you that's still a little guarded, like, try it again. But trust me, I feel like that's what the universe is asking you to adjust. I can't get the card up. Adjust for yourself. Adjust maybe that scorpionic sting. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I don't know why these words are coming through. I'm sorry. Scorpio, this is a good reading, though. This is telling me that you are really working through some deep stuff. Neat in your shadow. But this time you're not feeling defeated, or, gosh, why are the cards not shuffling? You're not participating in the game the way that you used to. You're like, aha, I see where this, oh no, I'm not doing it. But you have love. There is love. Be open-minded. I'm getting that you are. And understand that everything is subjective. You're learning some major things. And it's not just about yourself. Great, Scorpio. Yeah, no longer being cold, you know, or having these opinions, and you're not hanging on to. These are just like hanging on to grudges, hanging on to something that happened, and, you know, or just being miserly with whatever it is, your love, your heart, because, yeah, obviously it got stepped on by, or just disregarded. And there's parts of the journey that we have to like reel it in and not take so personally when it comes from, because you definitely see and feel this connection in multiple other ways as well. High Priestess in reverse. Ugh. You might even be seeing how, so High Priestess is like the deep-seated knowing that we carry in our body. Regardless whether, you know, we want to believe and trust it, it is fell under trust. It's like there's something you feel, you're in this deep inner knowing this person is meant to be in your life more than just these lessons. It's going to continue to go in a new beginning, in a new form. And your intuition, it already knows. Trust it. Okay? Just another important message there for you, Scorpio. Please don't give me a whole book here. I think I have an idea of this theme for Scorpio. Yes, strength. Taming that ego, taming that inner beast. Becoming friends with it, but, you know, having the strength to go deep within. Having the strength to uncover certain aspects of yourself. I got the chills. That you might not have wanted to admit to, but now you're at the point where I'm gonna see it all. I'm gonna admit it all. Look at that. Moving forward. Now, we came in reverse. 3 of Swords. So there's this pain still. That's what needs to be adjusted. Work through that. Or maybe keep going. Why is it so painful? I think you're doing some ancestral clearing here, Scorpio. I really feel that from all of these cards. It's like this goes deeper than just you. This goes deep into your family lines, both mother, father. I mean, we all have a mother, father, whether you know them or not. We are all born into these certain bloodlines and energetic, biochemical, energetic, passed down in our energy field from trauma to trauma, from family to family, you know, on down the line. I hope I'm making sense. So, Scorpio, we're going to get some advice for you. And as I shuffle these cards, if you wouldn't mind taking the time, if you are liking this video, to click that thumbs up like button underneath the video here. I greatly appreciate all of you who do take the time to do that. It really does make a difference. It helps circulate the videos. It helps with the YouTube algorithms. And I always hate to ask, but it's part of the YouTube game. So I appreciate all of you who do. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I am so grateful for all of you who have so far. And comment. Feel free to comment as well. I love to read all of your comments. And if you're looking for a personal one-on-one reading with me, I am open again. I'm home from traveling, keep going places, but I'm open again for personal readings, and they are still on sale. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, go to my website, BeTheChange333.com. That information is in the description box below. this video. All right, yeah, take advantage of the discounted prices right now, because I don't know how long they are going to last. Let it go. Yes, Scorpio, this reading is all about letting something go. Letting something go, seeing what you were meant to have, this experience to see these aspects of yourself, to let them go and tame that inner beast, because something's shifting, something's changing. I'm going to read this from the book too, but this is pretty strong message coming through for you. Let it go. There are times in life when you must forgive, lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, disappointments, and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so you don't carry its burdens anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you were a victim. It's time to cut the invisible cords attaching you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. The truth is, you are victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak of it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as Ho'oponopono. This simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. It's based on the idea that we are all responsible for the reality we see in the world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception, your emotional reactions, your judgment, and so forth, it's time to clear it up. Forgiveness is the key to a liberated and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. Well, I could not have picked a better card to wrap this message up. That would be the adjustments that are required, Scorpio. And remember, the energy is gaining momentum very fast, very fast. So I hope that this was helpful for you, and I am sending you all out so much love. Take care. Bye.